Online dating scammers are trying to win the hearts while cleaning out the bank accounts of single people here in San Diego and all across the country.
The scary truth is, every day, innocent, open-hearted women are getting scammed, conned, and hurt through online dating. Now, some of the stories are absolutely heartbreaking, and I don't want you to be the next victim. So that's why I created this simple guide to help you spot con men and fraudsters online. I'll reveal the top 5 scammers, tricks of the trade, and some simple ways to keep yourself safe. I'm Jason Silver. I am the dating coach for ambitious, empathetic, and creative women. It's 2021, and I'm excited to start sharing a whole new season of Attract Great Guys content with you, my viewers. Now, if you're not subscribed already, click that red subscribe button on YouTube and that little notification bell next to it so you can get my best free trainings on how to attract a great guy who is perfect for you. Now let's jump right into the 5 new online dating scams of 2021. Number 1, the fake profile pic. We all want to look our best in our online photos, but did you notice those guys who just look a little bit too good? It's incredibly easy for a guy to go online, to grab a photo of some male model or some other, good-looking guy and just upload it as his own profile pic. In lots of cases, it's obviously a fake. Maybe the height or the weight that the guy is claiming in his profile, they just don't match the picture at all. But here's another trick that you can try. Use my reverse image search trick. It's really simple. You just download the profile pic to your computer, and then you go to images.google.com in your web browser, and you click the little camera icon. You'll have the option to upload that photo and perform a search across the entire internet, and you can learn right away who's really in the photo. It'll compare that photo across the internet, see if it's in any other places, and tell you about it. So you might see that same photo popping up on a lot of different websites under different names, and then you know right away that the guy posted a fake picture and he's a scammer. Number 2, the sudden emergency. Lots of women are hoping to meet Mr. Right online. Well, here's something I know about Mr. Right. He doesn't hit you up for money, especially when he doesn't know you that well. Now, this is actually a pretty common scam in online dating. In fact, I hear it way too often on my coaching calls. So you'll meet a guy who claims to be falling for you really quickly, and he'll try to escalate the relationship as fast as he can. And then boom, a sudden emergency is gonna pop up. Maybe he needs a car repair, or he's got some family crisis like a family member in the hospital. And while he'll claim to be embarrassed, he'll still ask you for some fast cash. Now, you're a good person and you wanna help, but don't do it. Never send money to someone that you don't really know. Play the odds, and the odds are, this is a scam. Number 3, the reverse generosity. Now, some online scammers have figured out that you'll be suspicious if they ask for money too soon. So they've created a modified trick that I call reverse generosity. In this scenario, they'll actually send you money, or pretend to. Here's an example of a woman who is swindled out of $200,000 by this reverse generosity scam.
It's so horrible.
Celia says Simon told her he was an Israeli millionaire with a nickname, the Prince of Diamonds, but he wasn't who he said he was.
I'm just very tired about crying over this, But it just comes, I can't help it. It's just so painful. Because I hate myself, I just hate that I did this,
And according to Celia, their brief romance turned into a real-life nightmare. Celia alleges Simon defrauded her out of $200,000, leaving her spiraling into debt, suicidal, and fearing for her safety.
You need to be on the lookout, especially if a guy starts giving you gifts and sending you cash early on in a relationship. Remember, money does not equate to trust. Number 4, the guy who never wants to meet. This con artist is getting harder to spot thanks to quarantines. A lot of dates are happening virtually right now, but beware of the guy who always seems to make an excuse for why he can't meet in person. Or if you're supposed to meet over Skype or Zoom, he always seems to have technology problems or he can't turn his camera on. These are major red flags, and there's a very good chance that this guy is not who he claims to be. Just check out this clip of a woman who had a man steal $500,000 from her.
And all of a sudden they needed money, they couldn't get out of the country. you know, they had one emergency after another. What I lost with him was probably well over $500,000. I did everything. I cleaned myself out. I sold my house. I had to sell my house because I took a mortgage on my house. Very humiliating. And I felt, I don't want to say the word stupid, but I couldn't believe I had done this. I felt that I had more intelligence than that. Why? Why did this happen?
If you're having doubts that the guy is legit, trust your gut. You could be onto something. And if you do want to meet a guy online, I created a presentation which reveals my luxury profile strategy for finding higher quality men online. I'll leave a link in the description for you to visit after the video. So just to recap, make certain that you meet him in person before you invest too much time, and certainly never invest any money. Number 5, the chat mover. Most reputable online dating sites have rules for behavior and moderators to hunt down potential scammers. So some guys may suggest that you move your communication to another app or even just email or phone. And they'll make that suggestion quickly, perhaps claiming that their membership on the dating site is almost expired. The reality is, these scammers are always just 2 seconds away from getting banned from the dating site itself. So especially early on, handle all of your communications through the dating site. And if someone seems a little bit too eager to move your conversation somewhere else, your alarm bell should be going off. We want to enter our new relationship with an open and trusting heart. But early on, trust must be earned. So as you're out there, you're interacting with different people, keep your own safety, your physical, your financial, and your emotional safety at the top of your mind. Trust comes from feeling safe over time and many different experiences. Some men are very, very good at just pulling at your emotional heartstrings. So make sure that you know that you're treating yourself in the same way that you would treat the woman that you love most in this world, with safety, with security, and with awareness. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this with a friend that you know who's online dating who could use it, and I appreciate it. I'll see you next week.